Okay, now that we covered the advanced stage, the next step is going to be similar than the beginner's entry level stage. In order to continue developing your track, you have two options. Try to learn new skills and put your track into the next level, or send it to a pro mixing mastering engineer. And now we are going to have a look into the pro stage. Okay, let's start with the pro stage. This stage, it basically consists in three important steps. The step number 1 is a pro level sound design. The step number 2 is a pro mixing techniques. And the step number 3 is an advanced mastering. So I'm gonna start with a pro level of sound design. And even though I'm really happy with the sounds of this track, I definitely want to improve some of the groups. So I really wanna improve two key elements. The first one is the clap and snare group. And the second one is the chords group. So I'm gonna add different plugins in order to achieve the sound that I'm looking for. Okay, so first things that I did on the clap and snare group is that I removed some layers that I didn't like. And I also changed some of the samples in order to achieve the sound that I'm looking for. And on the chords group, I add a bunch of plugins into the main element, which is the key. So as you can see, there is a lot of effects also to achieve the sound that I'm looking for. And I also work a little bit on the lead to improve the sound of it. So now let's have a listen before and after these two key elements. Okay, the next step is going to be a pro mixing techniques. So firstly, I'm going to work a little bit in some individual channels. Secondly, I'm going to work in deep on each bass to be sure that every instrument have their own space. And last, I'm going to create two main basses, one for the drums and the second one for the music. Okay, so I already fixed few small issues coming from the individual channels. I also create space on the frequency spectrum for each individual group by using a pro EQ techniques and also working on the mid and side frequencies. And last, I put all of the drums and all of the music elements under control thanks to these two main groups, which I use compression, parallel techniques, and EQ. So let's go to the busiest section and let's have a listen before and after all of this process. And the last step of the pro stage is going to be an advanced mastering. So you might notice that even though we are on a pro stage, I'm still calling this step advanced mastering rather than pro mastering. And the reason for that is because if you want to be a pro level mastering engineer, it definitely requires a lot of time, experience, and a proper equipment, which basically means that it's really hard for a bedroom producer to achieve a pro level mastering results. But you can still get some really good results if you put interest and learn about how to master your sounds. So this is my master chain. So now we are gonna have a listen to the mastering version of the advanced stage, and after we are gonna have a listen to the master version of the pro stage. Okay, so now that we cover all of the stage, I just want to clarify two things. The first one is the reason why I didn't mention anything about finishing the whole track. And this step I'm gonna put in between the advanced and pro stage. You can still try to finish a track on the beginner entry level stage, but it's gonna be more a guide of how you want the structure of your track. And the second thing is the reason why I didn't mention anything about recording. And basically is because recording is a really important task of a music producer, but there is so many things to learn about how to record properly, like which microphone to use. There is also plenty of microphone techniques and also how to process your recording. So definitely the step of recording deserve a new whole learning curve. And with that said, that's all for me. Hope you like and learned something from this video. If you have any question, please leave a comment below. Thank you very much for watching. My name is JonHut.